The YMCA will be open from 5 a.m. until 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then on Saturday from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Monday through Friday, we will have special times from 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. for individuals older than 60 years old, as well as for vulnerable populations during that time. We're asking people to please respect those accommodations for those populations, as we want everybody to have the opportunity to enjoy the YMCA facilities. At this time, on Monday, May 11th, the Bedell Family YMCA will be the only facility we'll be opening, and more announcements are to come with further program opportunities and facility opportunities for the YMCA. As you come into the YMCA, a few things will look different, as you would be expecting. First and foremost, we're going to ask all members to come into the facility, and there will be two ways that you can work with our front desk staff. We'll have two locations at the front desk here. This first location to the right is where we're going to have people who are coming back in to reapply for membership, do changes to their membership, as well as any kind of program registrations that we have. To the left here, we're going to have member check-in. So if you have a current membership just coming in to utilize facility, you'll be able to go to the left here, and the staff will work with you on getting you checked in. We'll have all current and new members have updated waiver information just to update paperwork. During the time of check-in, the staff will give you towels to use while you're in the facility. They will give you one for sweat and one for sanitation and for cleaning. And so as you grab your towels and make your way through the entrance of the facility here, you'll then be able to grab a sanitation bottle, which these are our clean sanitation bottles that new members are able to utilize as you come into the facility. If for some reason we have a rush of people that come in, please respect the social distancing. And we do have pieces outlined here on the floor just to show you where you can stand appropriately during that time frame. One other special note here, this first week of opening, is we are not having joiners fees this first week. We're welcoming people back to the organization. So we had a number of people have to cancel their membership, put their membership on hold, and we're working with them on coming back to the YMCA. Also at this time, YUSA has suspended nationwide membership through this process, and so we are not accepting nationwide membership or day passes at this time. As we noted earlier, you will be receiving your towels when you come into the facility, as well as your sanitation bottle. When you are leaving the facility, we're going to ask you to place your sanitation bottle on the rack there, as well as discard your towels. Staff will then sanitize those bottles and put them back into use at that point, and towels will then be cleaned as needed. Now, as we start to enter the building, we want to make sure and go over a couple of things that you're going to expect to be different when in the Bedell Family YMCA. I'm going to hand it off to Andy Wolf, our property manager here at the facility, and he'll go over just how our facility is going to look different, as well as some of the things we're going to be asking of our members as they're coming in to use the facility.
Hi there, welcome to Bedell Family YMCA. We're going to enter the Wellness Center, show you a few changes that we've made. Walking in as normal, you can enter through here. Upstairs is our weight room. We're going to limit the use of the weight room of 5 people at a time. With that, please be mindful of your time up there. We're going to limit usage to 30 minutes. And when you are up there, please sanitize the equipment before and after you use that. Walking into the main wellness area, you'll see a lot of changes here. We've removed a lot of the equipment in this area to allow for proper spacing. Now we've taken a lot of equipment out of here and put it in the family gym. Mostly treadmills in here and our selectized weight equipment. We will have some free weights, but again, please be mindful and respectful of people's time. Try to limit your usage to 30 minutes. The capacity for this room will be 25 people at a time. We will be monitoring that, trying to help people move through. But again, just be respectful of time, sanitize before and after usage. And with that, we'll have other scheduled cleaning times in addition to that. We'll walk around this way. The track, again, be mindful of spacing, social distancing of 6 feet, but the track is open. With that, if the weather is nice out, we encourage you to use our trail system as best you can. But if you're going to use the track, 6 feet, social distancing, and then kind of leaving, you can see we have some spots for people to change their shoes. If you want to sit and change your shoes, hang your coat, you can do that.
All right, moving into the facility, a few more things that you can expect is currently right now, our YMCA swimming pool is not available for use. per state mandate. The other thing to expect is our locker rooms. Men's and women's locker rooms won't be available at this point in time. So what we're asking is all members to utilize our family locker rooms that we have. We have 4 of those. These are individual spaces, and we're asking you, if you already use them, please use your sanitizer to spray them down. Leave them wet so that sanitizer can continue to disinfect. And we will also be having scheduled cleanings. As we continue to come into the facility, we'll talk a little bit about our gymnasium, as we will have pickleball available from 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. for our 60-year-old plus population and vulnerable populations. We'd ask you to please utilize that time to play pickleball if you fall into those ranges, just so we can have more opportunities for players, as we will have another section of pickleball at 12:30 to 2. And through that process, we're not going to be able to have some of the typical things that you would have at your normal pickleball timeframes, where there's benches and people sitting around socializing, as social distancing isn't something that leans itself real well with people sitting next to each other and socializing. Some other things to note as we come into the facility: locker rooms are closed, as we had mentioned earlier. If you do need to retrieve something from a locker, because you have a locker here at the facility where you keep a padlock on it, please notify the desk and the staff will work with you on retrieving that your equipment from there. Water fountains also, at this time, we're being recommended to not have them available in service, so we're asking people to come prepared when you come to the YMCA. Bring your own water bottle, have it filled, and that shouldn't be an issue for you moving forward. One thing to note, folks, is as we talk about all of these changes and as things look different, just know these are temporary measures, and we hope that as restrictions are lifted and things change, there will be more pieces of the YMCA that will be opening up and more opportunities for programs and things of that nature. So then lastly, one of the biggest changes that we have made here is the opportunity to have more wellness equipment made available to you. One of the things that we have done is we have taken a large portion of the cardio equipment that we have in our facility, and we have moved it to the family gym. And we are able to provide all of our cardio equipment to the YMCA membership at this time, with plenty of space, 6 feet plus in terms of space in between equipment. Obviously, this is a new change for us, but it was something that was important to us to make sure and try to have as much available to you as we could during this transition time frame. Just to note again, reminder, Monday, May 11th, we are going to be opening our doors at 5 a.m. We'll be open to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. On Saturday, we'll be open from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. And a reminder, we have time available at 8 a.m. to 9:30 for individuals older than 60, as well as vulnerable populations. We really are excited to see people coming back into the facilities, and just please keep an eye on the Bedell Family YMCA Facebook page for more announcements coming around fitness classes, programs, facility openings, a number of different things. This is phase 1, and we're excited to get started, and we will look forward to adding things as we can. Thank you.